Hello, this is Rocky Patel, and today I want to talk about karmic acceleration. It's something that, a lot of people, hear about and, worry about and don't practice their meditations or even their arhatic yoga levels because they're worried about the karmic acceleration. And, that it can happen. But typically, also your good karma can come faster also. So it's like, but the way to offset this is you have to tithe more and do more service. Especially if you things are like you think there's some acceleration going on. Well, you have to increase the good karma coming in. See, a lot of people, when you start out, you're supposed to do minimum 2 hours a week in service. But as you go up in energy level, your energy gets bigger and you're doing more arhatic yoga levels, you have to also increase the amount of service. See, a lot of people, they don't do that. They'll just keep doing what they were doing at like prep level or just, like normal meditation, but they're not increasing their service a little bit each time you go up. So you have to increase the service and the tithing, and make sure the tithing is consistent, because you're basically just buying good karma, and through the service and the tithing you're generating good karma, so it helps offset that stuff, and you won't even notice it. But if people have something happen in their life, they'll blame it on arhatic yoga or the spiritual practice. Like, oh, something happened. Oh, it's the meditations. I gotta stop. But then when you do that, your energy levels will just goes down. Because just because you get your energy, big, doesn't mean it stays like that. You have to it's like working muscles. You have to keep working out, or the muscles shrink. But so anyways, with karmic acceleration, you have to do more service if you notice something is happening. More healings, more, food bank, more twin hearts. Be sure you're doing your twin hearts every day. And if, you think, things are being accelerated in not a good way, then you do more twin hearts. I mean, twin hearts is pretty safe, right? It's not like a meditation that's gonna, necessarily accelerate your karma. It's more like it generates, good karma. But yeah, I mean, it could still activate your stuff, but you're generating good karma while you're doing the twin hearts. So it also helps purify you internally also, on a deep level. Helps purify, these negative, any negative tendencies, worry and stress. But don't be afraid of, karmic acceleration. You just have to work through it and increase your service. Because, I know people that they don't meditate for years because they're afraid of of having karma acceleration. They're given whatever level, Master Choa Sui said about arhatic yoga level 3 is if you're given this treasure and you don't use it, then you might not be given it again, in a future lifetime. So if you're given something now, like a higher level meditation or whatever, and you're not practicing it, you just kind of just wasting the gift. Because what happens is when you're doing, more meditation, your chakras get bigger, so you can do more service. Your soul will be driven to do more service. It's I gotta go and do service. It's now I'm on the way to the food bank to do my 2-hour slot over here, and when I wake up every day, it's almost like my highlight of the day. It's I gotta go down and do the, work in the food banks. And, down there, they're helping feed millions of people. I mean, it's just thousands and thousands and thousands every day, you know, that are being like fed from the activity that goes down, you know, at the food bank warehouse. So it's like, oh, I got to get down to the good karma mine over here and mine some good karma, because you can generate good karma just like you generate money. So the act of doing service and tithing, you're actually buying or working for good karma. And then of course you have to decree, you know, after you do your service and tithing. I do it daily sometimes, but if I forget, you know, I do at least once a week, where I do an invocation and decree that all the good karma generated by my service and tithing comes back to me many, many times in the form of good karma, divine mercy, you know, prosperity karma, you know, divine healing for the body. And then I also decree a certain portion of it goes, you know, to my parents and children. And even when you're giving away good karma, it's like you know, what you give comes back to you, right? So when you're giving away good karma, it comes back to you as good karma. So anyways, just increase your service. Like as soon as you're like, you know, like you should be increasing your service before anything negative happens. Like if you think something negative is going to happen, you know, you might be just creating that thought form, but you can go ahead and soften that or like neutralize it by doing massive amounts of service, and keep doing that, consistently doing the service and tithing, and you should be good. Because you know, when you're doing like Karmic yoga levels, you're getting much more energy. The chakras are getting bigger, spiritual cords are getting bigger, and you'll be driven to release. I mean, you won't want to meditate unless you're doing service, because you don't need that energy. And that's a talk for the next video. All right, Rocky with ProductLifestyle.com. Have a good day.